Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? I ain't never had so much room in here. It feels weird. Look, there's actually some floor. But anyways, we got the parts washer jammed in the corner there. I was actually going to put it in this corner here, but it's wide enough, but it would have come out into the door about here, so that's another 6 inches into the door. No, that's okay. We'll just stuff her over here and kind of piled my junk up on it, but you know, some of that could go in the garbage, but some of it's still good junk. But anyhow, she's out of the way, so we actually got, you know, enough room for maybe doing the waltz or something in here. Well, maybe not, but anyways, we get one ball gown dance thingy going maybe, and that's probably gonna be it. But anyways, so today I guess I wanted to see if I could cut some new bracket deweys, and I got this piece here, and I'm going to see if I can use to get some more measurements and see maybe I can get one strip out of here to bend, and then I don't know how long I'm going to have to make them, but actually I can maybe almost get both of them right out of here. Just have to continue this cut along and it's done. But I'll do some measuring here, and then we'll do some cutting, I guess, and get a couple of slabs ready to go, and then I'm just gonna zzz onto here, and then we'll just use the torch and try to melt them around until they kind of go into a U-shaped, right? That's the sort of idea. But anyways, I'll go hard me to do some measuring, and we'll get at her. Alright, so I forgot I had this stuff that Iron Man gave me there one time. I was down visiting him there. I needed some 1/2 inch for something, and this stuff's a little wider than I wanted. I only wanted really a 3 inch, but this stuff is 3 and looks like 3/8, so that's a little wider, but that's okay. That'll just add more durability from wanting it to tear off, you know, so the wider she is. So basically what I want to do is this, but bend her right around again to the dimensions of this thing, the U of that. So I got one cut, pretty wicked hot, so we're gonna cut this feller here, and then get these two centered, like the center of the dewey, so I know where to bzz, bzz, weld it on, and then heat her up and see if she'll bend around for us. I thought it might have been screwed today, but it's actually not too bad. This is the little tip that my wire comes through with my welder. Bzzz, it comes out there, and then there's the big nozzle dewey. Let me grab that too, hang on. So this thing's supposed to go in here. I guess this way would be better. And that's the, you know, the wire comes out the end of the dewey there, right? Well, yesterday when I was welding the plow, I had to put a new tip in, like the actual contact tip, because it all melted to the thing. So I got her out, got a new one, stabbed her on, and it only threaded to there, and it couldn't go anymore. I'm like, what the heck? And I looked inside, and it looked alright. Couldn't get it in, so I'm like, that's no good. So actually I ordered some of these brassy pieces here last night. This is brass, I think that's copper. Ordered some last night. It's still a little tight, but they do get worn out, you know, and stuff. And I guess there's a lot of heat there. It kind of messes with the threads, and so, but I think we'll be okay today, because you really need that screwed on real good for it to work real well. So we'll try her and see what happens here. All right, so I got her welded on, fairly well centered. I'm gonna probably have to pour a lot of heat to this, because I can't really secure my bar down too well. It's okay on this side, but I'm gonna have to get some kind of vise or something and put onto the bench here. But this bench isn't really meant for a lot of reefing on either, right? So, but just for hold and stuff might be all right, because this is kind of a pain in the you know what's right here. But anyways, Let's get our safety goggles on here. And got the rosebud tip on. Should warm it up in here pretty quick. And I guess I'll get her warm enough and right in the center, and then slowly bring it out, and then maybe it'll kind of start falling on its own with the heat. Here's hoping anyways. noise off for a second. Alright, I don't think this is going to be enough yet, but geez, I don't think I can. Wow, wait, that's going to take a lot more heat. If I can get it any hotter than that. think that would be hot enough, wouldn't you? Holy. Oh no! Big time fail. Oh, I didn't even weld into that freaking stuff. Oh no! That's not good, boys. Just as I was starting to bend it too. Corn snakes. Well, I have to try it a different way, I guess, here. How? I don't know yet. Get that out of the way. Man, that's not going to work. I don't think I can get enough heat to her. That sucks. Well, look at it already. It's like, you know, still hot, but not like, you know, enough to bend it real good. Wow, it just kind of ripped right out of that. Let me show you here. Out of this bar. I guess that idea didn't work too well, but it's just a different kind of metal, I guess. It's probably not really meant to be welded onto like that, but anyways, stayed on there good. Just ripped right out of the other stuff. Well, I don't know what else to do here now, because I needed that shape of that bar to wrap it around, right? That's not gonna work. Well, we might have to do it a little different way, and unfortunately this piece is not much good now, but actually, it still might be good. I might be able to use that for something else I was thinking of. Oh, that's an R&R story, but oh, what else can we do? That really sucks. Just thought so, it was a pile of heat to pour to that, and then it just ripped right out, right? So that kind of sucked, but I guess this torch, it's just not good enough for that thick of stuff, right? So I still want to use that thick of stuff, but I think I'm going to have to build it in pieces, like a box thingy, and then do it that way, and then weld it together, I guess. It's about the only kind of way I'm thinking it's going to work. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, so there's my next idea. And it sort of looks like the things we made for the other part of that plow there, but I think that's going to be the better way to go. What I'll be able to do is grind a nice bevel right in there and on the other side, and then when we weld her together, we'll put a good blah right in there, and then, you know, we'll bevel this one too really hard, and then the other side, this side really hard, and I'll be able to put a nice butt weld into there too. So I think probably what the best idea right now to do is find out, I was going to say find out where I want to drill it, but I guess I could drill it after, and then it's going to be true right through, you know, if I don't, if I do it first, put it in the vise like that, and then drill a nice hole through, put them on, and they're not bang right on or something, or you weld it, and then sometimes it'll twist it a little bit, then you'll be screwed. So it's probably better I weld them after. But I'm actually almost out of time today, believe it or not. I kind of got started a bit late. I don't know, just wasn't feeling like doing much today, so kind of had a lazy morning, and that was about it. So we might actually continue on with this tomorrow, but anyways, I'll show you rough dimensions. Basically each piece is 3 inch by 3 inch, well, 3 inch, you know, that way, but oh yeah, oh yeah. So when all said and done, that one's not perfectly bang right on there, but roughly it'll give me a 2 inch inside diameter for that ram to fit in. A little more than 2, I guess, there. Actually, this one's off a hair bit too. But yeah, it's 2 inch anyways on the inside, and actually all I needed was 1 5/8, I think it was. Yeah. So I got a little wider than I need, but I can always put a couple of washers in there or something to take up a bit of slacky room. But because if you don't, it'll be slapping up and down, banging and stuff. So that should probably work pretty good. Didn't even use the plasma for these. All I did was use my chopping off saw, and it worked good. So, but yeah, I think I'll get these maybe done tomorrow. I don't really feel like doing much more today. Kind of crappy sort of feeling day kind of thing, you know. It's been so bloody cold out and windy like you wouldn't believe today again. So, although if you look out the door, it's like a nice sunny day. You'd think, oh, well, can't be much going on out there. Oh yeah, go out in the country, look out. Doesn't happen too often, but the kids went to school this morning on the bus, and they actually called the buses off today because it was so bad out in the country this afternoon. So everybody's got to go into the school now and pick up their kids. It doesn't happen very often, you know. They'll usually get them home for you, but oh man, what a nightmare out there it must be. So half the roads around here are all closed again. You can't go anywhere, so you know everybody's gonna be like, oh, we're all gonna die and stuff, you know. And it's probably be fine again tomorrow. And actually Saturday's supposed to be +1 degree. So I don't know, it's weird weather, but it's also winter, and it's also Canada A. So, but anyways, I think I might just call it a day. I was thinking of maybe doing a bit of beveling on these first, but maybe I will before I take off. Maybe I'll bevel it and then give them a little spot weld, get them ready for tomorrow, and then we'll go at them full gung-ho and go from there. So, but anyways, I'll maybe do that before we say good day and see if we can just, you know, get it spot welded together or something. Alright, so that's roughly how that's going to work. Basically put a wicked bevel on there, and then you'll be able to slap in a fairly good weld onto that, and she should be good and strong, I would think. So I'll do some maybe spot welding today, and then I think I'm going to call her. Oh well, I just went right ahead and started welding, but I did, ooh, it's hot. I did get a little bit of heat warpage on this one side here, so I don't know, hopefully it might maybe cool down and come back out. Whew, I'll have to check her tomorrow. I guess I'll just let her sit overnight. It's likely not going to come back, but it should still work fine because I still got lots of room in here, so it should be alright. But it's not bang perfect, but like I say, it should be probably alright. So, but trying my hardest to try to not get her to do that, and you know, measuring it and giving it another little weld, bzz, measuring it again, giving another weld, straightening it, bzz, measuring it, you know, straightening it, weld it again, bzz, a little bit here, you know, there's lots of little spot welding, and I thought, oh well, we'll just give her, you know, and I gave her a whole bunch here, but it never did come back, so, but we'll see how she is tomorrow. I don't know, it's all about all I can do, I guess. So we'll let her cool tonight, and then figure out where we want to drill her tomorrow. So this is, let me think, the plow is up here. This would be actually this way. Ooh, hot mama. That way. This like steaming coming off. It's like melting my glove. It's so hot still. So yeah, that'll sit like there with the plow about here, you know, minus a few feet or so. So we'll probably have to drill. Probably have to drill it. And think now, probably in about here somewhere. I'll take her out tomorrow after it's cooled off, of course, and see what it's going to say to us then. But yeah, that should probably still work, I think. All right, and we'll be able to weld it really good onto the bar thingy there. I kind of maybe thinking through the summer, maybe I'll rebuild that whole thing maybe and make it out of square tube stuff or something. Maybe that would be stronger, I don't know. And then this would, something like this would weld better onto the square than the round, you know, because the round doesn't give it much much surface to really, you know, contact, right? But at least with the round I'll be able to load a load a pile of weld into you know, the top there, and that should hopefully hold her. Hopefully hold her, fingers are crossed. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. So I was out today and got a heavy-duty timer for the tractor Dewey. So, you know, if I needed to get her going for, say, if I'm going to dig a grave at 8 o'clock, I'd probably set this for like 6 or something. Give her a couple hours of good heating, and then be able to fire it right up. If I leave her outside, like, it's not going to be outside all the time, but if I happen to have to do that, then this will be a good little thing for that. So I'll have to read up on it and figure out how to set it and stuff, and probably have to pull these little pins out, I think, or something there, and then you got to set the proper time of whatever time of day it is. Whoops. So let me crack this open, see if I can figure this thing out. Alright, I think I got her set. So that's you got to set the time now, so it's about 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. So go a little more, maybe give it a little head start. And basically, all these things stay flipped up until you get to like 6:30, I think that is. So 7, 7:30, 8, 8:30 it should click off at. So in case I don't happen to get down right at 8, it's going to stay nice and gooey warm until around 8:30, and then she'll click off. So I guess I'll go plug that feller in and plug her in the Dewey there. And tomorrow we'll come down and see if it has worked. Because if it hasn't worked, it'll be going until it doesn't go anymore. And if it does work, it'll go and take right off. So anyways, we'll go plug this in. So of course that one wouldn't fit there because of this extra little piece of wood. So I had to move it over to this one here. So I think it should still be alright. It seems to be stuck in there pretty good. But it's got a thing there. I don't know if you can see, it says timer on, or if you just want her on, it'll just go on, I guess. So hopefully this thing will start clicking around its time. It says it's right on 4 o'clock now, so when we come down tomorrow we'll come check her and see if she's 8 o'clock-ish or so. Well, this thing's nowhere near stone cold yet, and I don't think it's going to come back, but Oh yeah, you can see the anglage there pretty bad on her. Oh well, not much I can do about her now. I guess we'll still try her. It'll still work, I think. There's still lots of clearance in there for the ram to fit in there and stuff, so we'll just have to get her drilled out, and hopefully I can drill her when she's on a sort of a weirdy angle like that. I'm pretty sure it will. I'll do pilot holes though, you know, to begin with, so probably start it that way and then drill down through. And actually, let's see how she's going to fit in this vise thing here. Yeah, I think that should work pretty good. I'll have to get her measured up tomorrow, or I actually want the hole to be, but I think we're looking fairly decent there, and she seems to sit in the vise pretty good. I just got the weld sitting down in this groove because the weld kind of screws you up if you put her up that way. Then you're not sitting level at all, right? So, but she put her down like that and then crank her, and I think we should be able to get a hole drilled through that pretty good. So anyways, tomorrow we'll maybe tackle that. I don't know. I also got to put this line, I kind of forgot about it, this line on the other little tractor there. Poor thing has been sitting there for all this time without a line on him. But I could do that tomorrow too. But anyways, I'm heading home. I'm beat. Anyhow, you guys have a good night. I'll see if I can get some sleep better maybe tonight again, and we'll carry on for tomorrow. But it's supposed to warm up quite a bit for this weekend, which is kind of good. But I don't know if it's going to be good or not. But anyhow, you guys have a good night. We will talk at you tomorrow, and thanks for watching, and have a good night.